As you can see, I'm using the free account only, no paid plans, no special access. So everything I'm about to show you, you can do too right now without spending a dime. OpenAI just dropped AgentKit. I tested them all three, and I'm going to show you exactly what happened. Here's what I tested. 3 real business workflows. Test 1, SEO keyword research workflow. Test 2, lead generation workflow. Test 3, client onboarding workflow. Each one saves hours of manual work. Let me start with the big difference. With SimAI, I gave it one prompt. That's it, one sentence. Create a workflow that automates keyword research and SEO content planning using AI. The AI Copilot inside Sim started building. It asked me a few questions. What trigger do I want? What integrations do I need? Where should the output go? I said, go ahead. And it built the entire workflow automatically. It started with an input form trigger. Then it created an AI agent called Expand Seeds that takes your seed topics and uses GPT to generate hundreds of long tail keyword variations. It added a normalization and deduplication function. Then it created a loop called keyword loop that processes each keyword individually. Inside that loop, there's another AI agent called cluster keyword that assigns each keyword to a topic cluster and determines the search intent. After the loop finishes, it added an aggregation function that groups all the keywords by cluster. So instead of having 500 random keywords, you now have them organized into topics, maybe 30 or 40 distinct clusters. Then it created another loop called cluster loop that takes each cluster and runs it through another AI agent called generate brief. This agent creates a full content brief for that cluster. It generates H2 and H3 headings, FAQ questions, related entities to mention, internal linking suggestions, everything a content writer needs. Finally, it created 3 separate functions to build data tables, one for all the keywords with their clusters and intent, one for the cluster summaries, and one for all the content briefs. Then it connected all 3 tables to Google Sheets. One tab for keywords, one tab for clusters, one tab for briefs, all automatically formatted and ready to use. And remember, I didn't configure any of this. The AI Copilot built the entire thing from my one sentence. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I didn't write a single line of code. The AI built it for me. And it even added a preview mode so I could test without API keys. Try doing that in N8N. You'd be dragging nodes for an hour, configuring every single connection, writing custom code for the clustering logic in AgentKit. You're locked into OpenAI only, no Google Sheets connector out of the box, no way to build loops that easily. I said, build a lead generation workflow that uses AI to find, score, and follow up with prospects. One prompt. The Copilot came back with a plan: lead discovery using Exa AI, lead scoring with custom criteria, email generation, automatic follow-up, everything stored in Google Sheets, emails sent through Gmail. It's a parallel processing loop that can handle up to 3 prospects at the same time. So instead of processing one lead, then the next one, it's doing 3 simultaneously. A completely personalized email for that specific prospect. Every email is unique, not a template with variables filled in. The entire pipeline from finding leads to sending personalized emails, built from one sentence. It gave me execution logs, detailed monitoring, token usage, cost tracking, error traces. You know what N8N gives you? Basic logs, that's it. AgentKit, no execution logs at all. 0. Good luck debugging when something breaks. But with Sim, you get real enterprise-grade logging. Every workflow run gets an execution ID. You can click into any run and see exactly what happened. Observability is critical for production. You can't fix what you can't see, and Sim shows you everything. Let me show you test 3, client onboarding. I said, build a business automation workflow that manages client onboarding and task assignment. It made smart choices: Google Forms for intake, Google Sheets for data storage, automatic task creation, email notifications, calendar booking for kickoff meetings. It even added validation, error handling, round-robin assignment. This is a real business workflow, the kind agencies charge thousands to build, and Sim built it in minutes. A function called build task plan that generates a custom task list based on which package the client selected. Standard package gets 1 set of tasks. Premium gets more comprehensive tasks. Then it created a loop called for each task that processes every task in that plan. For each task, it sends an internal email via Gmail to the assigned team member with the task title, due date, and client details, so everyone knows exactly what they need to do and when. At the same time, it creates a Google Calendar event for the client kickoff meeting. It automatically schedules it on the start date. It invites both the assigned owner and the client to the meeting. It includes a description with the client's company name and package tier. Everything is set up automatically. After the kickoff event is created, It sends a welcome email to the client. This email goes through another AI agent that generates personalized welcome copy. It includes next steps. It confirms their package. It tells them about the kickoff meeting. It CCs the assigned owner so they're in the loop. And finally, it returns a summary response with the company name, package, assigned owner, and a link to the kickoff calendar event. The entire onboarding workflow from intake to task assignment to meeting scheduling to client communication. Fully automated, built from one prompt, with validation, error handling, round robin assignment, and Gmail and calendar integrations all working together. Now let me break down why this matters. It's actually open source. Apache 2.0 license. You can self-host it. You own your data. N8N ? Fair use license with restrictions. AgentKit, not open source at all. Second, it works with any AI provider. OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Grok, Cerebra's, local Llama models, AgentKit, OpenAI only, that's it. You're locked in. Third, 80 plus integrations out of the box. Gmail, Slack, Notion, Airtable, GitHub, Google Sheets. Fourth, the knowledge base. This is huge. SIM has built-in vector search. Upload your documents, PDFs, Word files, Excel, Markdown. It processes them automatically, generates embeddings, makes them searchable. You can build RAG systems in minutes, no external vector database needed. AgentKit doesn't have this. N8N doesn't have this. It just works. This makes building RAG agents trivial. Your AI can access your organization's entire knowledge base with context-aware precision. That's powerful. Fifth, team collaboration, real-time editing, multiple people working together, comments, permissions, perfect for agencies, perfect for teams. Sixth, that AI Copilot. This is the secret weapon. You can reference workflows, reference documentation, reference execution logs, reference your knowledge base, and it helps you build. It explains concepts. It suggests improvements. It can even edit your workflows when you approve. The Copilot lives right in the editor. The Copilot has full context of everything in your workspace. And it's not just for answering questions. It can actually make changes. You can tell it, add error handling to this workflow, and it will insert the appropriate blocks. You can say, optimize this for parallel processing, and it will restructure the flow. You can ask, why is this workflow slow? And it will analyze your execution logs and suggest specific improvements. It's like pair programming with an expert who knows the platform inside and out, and that dramatically accelerates development. Instead of reading documentation and figuring things out, you just ask, and it shows you, or it builds it for you. That's the difference. Now, here's what I want you to understand. Building AI workflows isn't about the tool, it's about solving real problems. Can you automate your keyword research? Can you generate leads automatically? Can you onboard clients without manual work? That's what matters. And from my testing, SIM makes it easiest. One prompt to start. AI builds it for you. You tweak what you need. You deploy. You're done. No dragging nodes for hours. No writing custom code unless you want to. No getting stuck in configuration hell. Just results. Let me show you something else. The workflows I built, they're production ready. The SEO workflow finds keywords, clusters them by intent, generates content briefs, outputs to Google Sheets, ready to use today. Type in your seed topics, hit run, come back in 10 minutes to a spreadsheet full of keyword clusters and content briefs. The lead gen workflow finds prospects, scores them, sends personalized emails. Set this up to run weekly. Every Monday, it finds 50 new prospects in your target market, scores them, sends personalized outreach, all while you're doing other work. You just check the Google Sheet to see who responded. The onboarding workflow captures client info, creates tasks, books meetings. The moment someone fills out your intake form, the entire onboarding sequence fires automatically. Tasks get assigned, meeting gets scheduled, welcome email goes out, your team is notified, no manual coordination needed, no steps forgotten. I built them in less time than it takes to watch a tutorial on N8N. Each workflow has real error handling, real data validation, real integrations with tools you already use. They're production systems you can deploy right now. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one workflow you do manually, one thing that takes hours every week, one process you know should be automated. Go to SIM, give it one prompt, see what it builds. I bet you'll be surprised, not because it's magic, because it's actually designed to solve this problem. And that makes all the difference. Now, if you want to go deeper on this stuff, I've got something for you. Inside the AI Money Lab, we have the exact SOP and process for building these workflows. Over 100 different use cases, step-by-step tutorials, 28,000 plus members getting value every single day. You can grab all the video notes and resources there too. Link in the comments and description. Julian reads every single comment. So let us know what you're working on. I'll see you in the next video.